you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like us? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive.
But what about us pretending to be from the Steam Bird? Aren't you worried she'll find out?
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for...
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway.
Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar.
Give me a break. No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want. That's how this business works. Case in point, that blonde gal seemed to be getting along pretty well with Yunjin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
That's enough! I'm reporting you to the Millilith!
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof? You'd better tread carefully, Missy. First, you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything.
Why?
Who's there?
¿Quién anda ahí?
Oh, it's you. What do you want? I'm warning you, don't do anything. I'll spread a lovely little story about you and Yunjin throughout all of Liyue.
Wait a second. I was so focused on Miss Yun earlier that I didn't notice who it was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
She's the traveler. You know, the one who even the Chi Sing will listen to.
What the? No need to get all worked up here. What we meant was, yes, quite right. You are quite right. Just my luck.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was going to turn out like this. But I'm so ashamed. I don't know how I could face Miss Yun now. So please pass on my apologies.
Okay. Este final feliz. No me jodas. Este tiene que ser final feliz. Después a los personajes los oscuros en estatua.
Did you find anything out?
Algo? Shishun me pidió que me disculpara por ella. Le cuentas todo con detalle a Yun.
I see.
Bueno, no me sorprende.
It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get... She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. If I had the chance to talk with her more in-depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
Yun, did you agree to another interview without notifying me? These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning? Sure, nothing might have come of it today. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troupe to be Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us.
Tenía que elegir la otra opción. Es el mismo final. Tengo que elegir la otra opción, ¿no? Sí. Tengo que elegir la otra opción. Qué pena. Bueno.
Let's go.
The key here is consumer psychology.
¿Es acá?
Are you ready to stop whining? Just think.
But
You're as long as
Voy a saltar
no
todo.
one wants to. Case in point. Report me. You'd better tread. You sign.
Me manda-
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these in.
you. Hey,
Uy,
wait!
espera. For Majority. Pero porque si no, el final va a ser imposible.
Here is consumer psychology.
Pero al final está bugueado. Igual, qué pena, porque
Did you find anything
si
out?
descubriste algo, verás. Pero con detalle. Esto ya es finalmente. Ya veo
I
que
see.
ese editor jefe se
I
veía
knew there was
sospechoso,
something fishy
pero
about
quiero
that
comentar
editor-in-chief.
Debíamos reportarlo a la
Not
zona.
yet.
¿No? Solo ha
All
hecho
he's
algunas
done so
preguntas,
far
no
is
publicado
ask a
nada
few
todavía.
questions.
No hay nada
There's
que
nothing
nada
besides.
todavía.
If we rush to report him
Es
now,
más, yo
it's
esa
only
persona
going to give him
reportarlo,
more
tengo que
material to
saber,
write
haber más
about.
material sobre cuál escribir. Debe haber más evidencia sobre eso. No creo que sea la primera vez que lo hago.
You're right.
Sí, tienes
But
razón.
tabloids
Los
like theirs
periódicos
never
que
have
tienen
permanent
acá
offices and printing
tienen sus
presses.
oficinas de imprenta en lugares
The moment they
fijos.
hear anything,
Bueno, voy a
they'll
en cuanto
disappear
escuche
without a
el primer
trace.
comentario y no habrá forma de
I'm
atacar.
actually
No me
more
preocupa,
concerned
no se
about
puede
another
evitar,
detail.
está
Would you be willing to do me another
Más bien,
favor?
puedes hacerme otra
I
cosa.
want to
Quiero
send a
enviar una
letter
carta a ese
to that.
pibe.
Great.
Claro,
Thank
obviamente,
you.
Genial, te lo agradezco. Bien, listo. Final hecho.
The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get...
Ok, me la carta ahí. Está bueno porque tipo, como que me abrió el final de arriba y después la parte de hablar para que no siga.
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bit? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe. You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Aparece después de que el editor se vaya.
You're the one who was with Miss Yun earlier.
Yo ya escribí esta carta
Oh,
para ti.
really?
La maestra Yun
Miss
escribió
Yun
una carta.
wrote me a letter?
Voy a leerla ahora. Wow, sí, ya
Miss
ves,
Yun
dice
says
acá.
that under Liyue law, any penalty
la
charge
prueba
I
de
have to
ella,
pay may
cualquier
not
penitencia
substantially
que yo
exceed
tuviera
the
que
amount
pagar,
of my
no
salary.
puede exceder mi
You can't
salario.
have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the
No puedes tener
employee
un
in the
contrato
event of a
que
breach. It's not legally binding.
llevaría al empleado a la bancarrota en caso de su incumplimiento. No es
So
válido
not
en
only
absoluto.
can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil
No solo
Affairs
él no
and
puede
blow
tomar
the
mi
whistle
vida.
on him.
Yo puedo presentar mi contra al Ministerio de Asuntos Civiles y
I didn't
denunciarlo.
think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract without a second. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert,
La
too?
maestra Yun no solo era buena con la ópera, también es experta en leyes. Así que esta es la solución que he encontrado.
If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened.
Nada de esto habría pasado.
I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun
No
helping
puedo creer
fix
que
my
me haya
life
ayudado a resolver mis
problems.
problemas. Puede llevarme a su hueso de operación.
Well, Mr. Boye
Boye
says
dijo
I'm
que
still
todavía
on
estoy todavía
probation,
prueba.
so he won't tell me where their work
Sí, no
location
me ha
is.
dicho dónde está su hueso de
Plus,
operación.
I give all my
todos los
draft
estudios
articles
se
straight to him,
sí,
so I don't have
no
anything in the
tengo
way
mucho
of evidence.
Quizá está planeado diferente cuando termine su periodo de prueba.
I wouldn't put it
Puede
past,
ser.
but the letter
Pero la
says
carta
that
dice
my
que
statement
pagar
and the
y
contract
es
are
difícil
enough
de
to get them.
preocupar-
If Miss Yun
preocupar.
says so,
Si la
I'm
maestra
sure she
Yun
must be
lo
right.
dice,
Let's go
debe
confront
estar
him
cierto,
right
vamos a
now.
buscarlo ahora mismo. Ay. Gente, me voy un segundo. Vuelvo enseguida. Voy a mutear porque no se me escuchan.
wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
He vuelto, gente.
Bang. And with that.
Let's go. Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Whoa, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's... So, hey, where's that, Not intentionally avoiding the interview, Shirley.
You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
You're with Shiryun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiryun, don't forget the contract you...
The traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign, it isn't worth...
Isn't worth the paper it's written on. Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day.
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself.
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yuehai Pavilion when suddenly the Chising announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millilith for extortion.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably...
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Millilith starts not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will... So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival... Well... I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all, but I'd hate to take up too much of...
You? I won't forget...
Hey, where do you think you're... Miss Yun, why did you stop me? Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested.
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
An act? Show us the way. Eugene, the Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters. I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
Yes, I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Shiryun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence. Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
que sea auténtica para
Their
ser
little
creíble.
publication will
Si
go out
él
of
está,
business in no
está
time.
acabado,
I hope this gets the other
Espero que
tabloids to
otros
rein in their
tabloides
antics too.
también caigan.
Hey,
Se
here's
me
a
ocurre
thought.
algo. Tal vez
Maybe we
podemos
could get
hacer
him
que
to rat on some of his rival publications.
delata alguna de sus editoriales
Ah,
rivales.
I only
Oh,
just
ahora que lo
realized
mencionas, perderé mi
I'm going to be
trabajo, ¿verdad?
Well,
¿Tenés interés
would you
en
still
escribir
be
un artículo
interested
para
in
el
submitting?
verdadero
Well,
pájaro?
yes, of
Sí, sí,
course.
claro, pero
But
la verdad, has
would they
escribir un
really?
artículo.
Yunning, when can we arrange the
¿Cuándo
next
podemos
interview
agendar la
for?
próxima
Oh, so
entrevista?
now you're asking
Me
me.
pregunta a mí.
2
Pasado
days from
mañana por
now.
la mañana,
Okay.
¿me parece bien?
Shiryun, let's continue our
Entonces,
discussion
Shiryun,
about tonight's play
continúa
2 days
nuestra
from now.
conversación sobre la hora de esta noche, pasado mañana.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature? Okay. I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yoon.
Gracias, maestra.
Don't mention it. I'm
Hace
sure
falta
it
que
will
me
be a
hagas
source of
caso. Espero que
inspiration
ambas
for
podamos
both of us.
encontrar un poco más de inspiración en esto. Ay, amigo, qué horrible decisión. Es horrible. Dicho percha. Faltan 3. O sea, espérate. Yo tengo que voy a ir acá. Oh, es que claro, me faltan solo 1, 2, 3. Ok, voy a hacer la de visitante del pájaro de amor.
Miss
Hey, God,
Are you a...
sorry, Miss Young.
Yoon, I'm in.
you...
Yes,
animated?
yes, yep.
Oh,
You. We were based in fun.
oh, I see. Then it's no wonder.
That's very.
Hey, Miss.
Actually,
Ser mejor que tu representante por ser talento.
yes,
Sí, tiene
I'm
razón.
very sorry. But I'm afraid the troupe is pretty strict about the rules for this kind of thing. So we'll have to do this one by the book. Please liaise with my manager, and we can do this interview another day. The Steambird is a highly reputable publication, so I'm sure my manager won't give you a hard time. Once the interview is arranged, I'll be very happy to answer any and all questions you have.
Estaré encantada de responder a cualquier pregunta que
But-
tenga. Pero
Fair enough.
está bien. Pero no sé
Sorry,
cómo se
Yes,
dice.
I'm coming.
Ya
Bye, Miss
va-
Yoon.
sí, ya voy. Adiós, maestra.
Hey, wait! That's the wrong way if you wanted to talk to my manager. Oh well, never mind. I have a friend who works for a paper. I'll ask them later.
Tengo un amigo que trabaja para la entrevista. Le preguntaré.
For now, though, the top priority is making good on our plan. Now that I think about it, I've turned down 3 social engagements tonight. Come with me. Our plan is the only one remaining, so let's make the most of it.
Deberíamos aprovecharlo al máximo.
Bang.
Habla con los periodistas. Ya tenía este chiste.
What are you staring at?
Si me quedo quieto y no se escucha nada es porque me va.
That stretch feels good. wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
What should I try this time?
That stretch feels good.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
Lizard tail, pepper, star conch. What else do I need to create the most dreadfully disgusting cocktail?
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
That stretch feels good.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
What should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Lizard tail, pepper, star conch. What else do I need to create the most dreadfully disgusting cocktail?
Gente, he vuelto.
Let's go, let's go!
Vamos a seguir con la misión acá. Bueno, gente, estoy un poco resfriado. Sí.
I can smell the fragrance of food in the air.
Si podríamos
Yes,
ir
Cherhu Rock
al
is
pequeño
definitely the place to
Chico.
go after a
Bueno,
performance.
Vamos a los tres cuencos, vamos al restaurante que comí. Los
Oh,
tacudos.
so you're a regular in Cheerwho Rock too? Third Round Knockout has a great view. It's the perfect place to drink some tea and listen to a good story. But at the same time, it's lacking a little pizzazz. Hey, have you been to Chen the Sharp's place before? His grilled tigerfish is the best around. Third Round Knockout and Wanmin Restaurant are both great restaurants. But when it comes to barbecue, this is the place to go.
El barbacoa es el mejor sitio.
Enjoying some nice food and drink, sitting by the hot coals in the cool breeze.
Comida y bebida, una reconfortante brisa junto al fuego del carbón.
Let's go.
Vamos para allá. Lo he puesto conmigo.
Tigerfish! Grilled tigerfish, hot off the grill! Oh, hey there. Is this a Miss Yoon which I see before me? It's been a while.
Yes, please. I'm out with my friend today. Let's start with a plate of stir-fried meat and, of course, some grilled tigerfish. 2, please. One with just a hint of chili, and the other one,
Got it. Your grilled tigerfish will be... Do you want any drinks with that? Yeah, I don't advertise it though, because it's just something I'm experimenting around with for fun. Miss Yoon likes a drink with her barbecue, so I ended up getting her to try them out for me. So would you two like some tea, or...?
Anything?
Well, I managed to scrounge some milk from Dongsheng next door. A merchant from Mondstadt told me a while back that there's this popular drink doing the rounds there called milk tea. I tried my hand at making it too, but the response has been kind of lukewarm. Still way off being ready to add to my menu.
Tea with milk? Sorry, milk tea? It might not be the best thing for my throat, but if I'm just... Oh, but what about you? Anything you want to drink? Okay, let's get yours in first. I'll have one of each, if that's all right. I'd like to try...
Okie dokie. And here's your tigerfish, fresh off the grill.
Come on, let's enjoy it while it's still hot. Piping hot barbecue and a nice cool drink is the best sensation.
Una buena bebida es uno de los mejores placeres de la vida. Bueno, imagínate lo rico que se bebería. Termina de comer la balcona.
Shame about these drinks, though. I only had a little sip of each one, so there's a lot left over. Well, I mean, I could just drink them, but they're a little bland for me. I guess he must have toned down the flavors to make them palatable for a wider range of customers. We could just... In fact, do you know the hot pot game?
Otra vez ese juego.
Let's play the hot pot game with the leftover drinks. I'll add some extra ingredients based on my tastes. Then you try to guess what I added. Sound good? Don't worry. After mixing in the new ingredients, I'll also drink half, so I won't add any weird stuff.
¿Estás segura de que el juego Shabu Shabu es así?
Ah, we don't need to worry about every last detail. Come on, I'll go grab some ingredients from the shop next door. Once you've said...
Amigo, re chill. O sea, no re chill, sino que... ¿Cómo lo haría?
Okay, get ready. Oh, and no peeking. It's ready. Let me try it.
No está mal. Todo está bien, solo le gustó, lo veo de golpe. De verlo de golpe. Es pegajoso y difícil de ver. Sin embargo, hay algo familiar en estos discos. ¿Cómo te lo has bebido sin hacer ni una marca?
Oh, just regular facial expression. Besides, it's nothing that unusual. I think it tastes okay, doesn't it?
¿Será que ya me acostumbro a este tipo de sabores? Son inesperadamente deliciosos.
So did you work out what ingredients I added? close, but not.
pero no del todo. ¿Cómo lo sé?
We can try some more combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
Nunca imaginé que la Jin fuera del escenario sería así. No tendría que Jin no tiene nada que ver con los personajes que interpreta en escena.
Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level.
Actores y sus personajes se fusionan en un punto
But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as someone cold and aloof. I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets and so on, I have to make sure to keep myself.
Es una pena, la Yushin fuera del escenario es mucho más extrañable. Tu persona me dice poner sobre el escenario.
I bought you one drink, okay? That's not a license for you to start saying weird stuff like that. Well, never mind. You seemed like you were being sincere. I'll let it go. All I was trying to say is that everyone has many different sides to their personality. And if you get fixated on just one of those, there's so much you'll never discover about a person. I mean, if we hadn't had the chance to hang out and chat like this tonight, there are things about you I might never have gotten to see. Like the mighty and distinguished traveler, diligently reviewing my hot pot drinks.
Yo también habría asumido que eres una persona seria. Yo habría pensado que eres una cantante señora y pomposa.
Me? Serious? On stage, I guess. Just think of me as another one of your friends. Just one who happens to have a flair for the drip. So, friend, what shall we do next? Something to remember today by? Get a photo? You mean capture this happy moment for posterity, so sounds good. Let's have the food stall in the background.
Welcome to Second Life.
It looks good. I hope whenever you look at this photo in the future... Hold on. How is one photo going to be enough? We'll both need one if we want something to remember each other. You take this one, and I'll take another photo of you. But could you find another location for us? I'm thinking somewhere around Feiyun Slope with a good view. I'll join you in a moment. I have something...
Busco un lugar apropiado para la pendiente fea. ¿Es el barco en serio? Tipo el... Es arriba.
I'm here.
Un tiempo después.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
Tampoco esperé tanto tiempo.
The view here is great. The lights, the buildings. It's... yes. Okay. Strike a pose and close your eyes. Yes, please. Quickly now.
Cierra los ojos. Se oye un crujido como si una especie de soporte de madera se despegara. Cayera al suelo. Todos ellos en paso ligero seguidos por la voz de Junji al lado de tu oído.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes.
Abre los ojos. Una imagen juntos por intereses en el... Una imagen para el recuerdo. Una increíble. La gente, estoy guardando protogemas. Che, hablando de protogemas. ¿Cuándo protogemas? Hola. Me faltan 8. Sí, me faltan 80 protogemas. Estoy buscando el arma de la show. La lanza, porque conseguí la show y ahora necesito sus armas. Ah, acá arriba ya terminé todo. No. Entonces... Ok. Okay.
We can try some more combinations. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting it. Huh. So in that sense, but there are many more. Sometimes I can write back.
Tu persona es más imponente sobre eso.
You think so?
¿Crees? Así que tú también
So
prefieres la
it's
esencia.
fair enough.
Comprendo.
After all,
Después de todo, cada
every
que yo vi
detail of my
aparecer en
onstage
escena,
presence,
las
from the
actuaciones
songs to the
que yo
cost,
hacía,
and I've worked hard to try and cultivate an image that appeals to everyone, regardless of age or gender. But if I can't lighten up and joke around, even with my closest friends when I'm off stage, that's a real bummer. Never mind. Talking about this tonight was about me showing my gratitude to you. So, did you have a good time? Is there anything else you like? Something to remember the evening by? A souvenir, perhaps? Anything you can think of? Okay. Here you go. Well, people ask me for autographs all the time. Usually, what they want is a signed picture of me on stage. Apparently, that makes it more valuable. Yunning suggested that I keep a bunch of them on hand at all times to make things easier.
Ah, yes! That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of... I have one just like it on my wall at home.
Hey, are you guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos? I have one in the store too.
Well, what do you think? Is this souvenir valuable enough?
Listo. Ok, solo me falta una misión. Una misión y se termina el video. No sé cuánto está durando este video. Ok. Crisis
That stretch felt...
Wait.
Can you put a few more
Please have faith in her. Yunning.
Yoonji?
No.
Look, you have to take back. We're just lucky.
Well, while I'm off stage...
You know, you...
So?
De seguridad debe ser lo primero.
I'm glad you agree.
Hey! You've only just managed. The next show is just... well, please, just...
What are you two talking about?
Come on.
Oh? Well, what do you need from...
You do? Right, good.
Hold on.
Oh, please.
Okay. Whew. But the issue is... So, for now, I'll just teach... what? Until we settle on it. Let's meet tomorrow morning. I'll do my best.
Whew.
Archivo de acá. No. Acá, voy acá. Sí. 6 o a 8. Mañana siguiente. Ok, bueno, a esperar. Pues... Solo me falta una misión y terminar el video. Pero no tardar mucho, porque si no el video va a tardar, va a tener 1 hora. Va a durar 1 hora. Ve el lugar acordado para mi clase.
Off we go!
Creo que este final no sea tan largo.
Good. Your punctuality is an essential quality if you want to make it big in the acting world. Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work you need to do each day. Well, first I'd like you to answer me one question. How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing?
8. A ver. 6.
Close. It was... Anyway, the point of this question was to test eyes are the medium for the transfer of emotion. You must train your eyes to be bright, active, and watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also, indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes, and I sing to the tide to train my voice. All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in opera singing, and let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept of performance. Of course, I am in written correspondence with performers from many nations in Tibet, which has rather broadened my perspective on this topic. For example, let's start with how would you perform yourself? Try to relive the events of that day when you were battling against an ancient god and fighting off the fatigue. Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you and recall the raging waves and take a deep breath. Now, gradually, embrace the scene, immerse yourself in it, and let all the emotions back in. Good, good. So that's how next. I'd like you to focus on the goal you wanted to achieve at that time.
Derrotar al dios y a los fatui. Es que proteger al... Es que no quiero... Este no.
Good, yes.
Muy bien, sí.
Okay,
Bien,
good.
Vamos a bajar
Now,
poquito esa energía.
all of this... Stop! Wrong. This is all wrong. There's no emotion. Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do this. I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you. What I heard was the sound of someone doing vocal exercises by the beach. Here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character, you also have to recreate the scene in your mind as vividly as you can. Now, I appreciate that you did actually... Maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices.
Bueno, era una situación de vida o muerte. Fue una experiencia poco común.
You're right. If we were looking for an environment to help evoke the emotions, I suppose we could try again. A little farther afield. At Guyun... Oh? Too far away? Don't worry, I was just thinking aloud. Besides, even at Guyun Stone Forest, we'd still have trouble. Let's try something else. Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor. If you've got no objections, let's head off. Bosque de piedra o ¿dónde está? Quiero ver. Juan. Bueno. Ni idea dónde estaba.
Amigos, sí, obvio. Ok, igual no estaba tan lejos, la verdad. Yo con un teleporte me iba 3 segundos. O sea, porque como no como ese mundo se supone que ni idea, pero como que dicen caminando. Tienen que ir en barco.
Off we go.
The
battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances, even for someone like you. It's quite normal that you can't get into character just like that.
Sí, no lo subí al canal porque abandoné el canal. Pero creo que fue cuando sí luché contra los tres.
I know it's hard to recreate every facet of the experience in your mind.
Y tenía que pelear contra los fatos mientras hacía y las personas me dan poderes. Sí que es un poco complicado intentar recrear toda la escena con exactitud.
But what you could try is to replace the foes you faced in that scenario with ones you are much more familiar with. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're performing a scene where your character experiences the grief and pain of a death. Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario. You bust a gut trying to find a treasure chest, only to finally reach it and find it filled with cabbages and radishes.
Increíble. La tristeza.
Ah, now you're catching on. Action scenes work the same way. Perhaps the experience of facing an ancient god is a challenge to recreate, but if you're replaying the kind of actions you perform every day, you just need to let go, and your Come, show me how you normally fight. You can start with...
¿Dónde está? Venid a por mí. ¿Dónde están? Abajo. ¿Son esos? Son esos, ok.
They're coming. Just do what you normally do in this situation.
Ahora vos sí.
Windblade!
Get out of here! Out of the way! Adventure time!
Vean mi short. Vean todos mis videos. Porque si ven solo este.
Windblade!
Porque tipo. Si hago.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
Mío, no me puedo hacer daño. Literalmente. También en los videos de otros. Pero si quieren que subamos otro video de conflicto,
Windblade!
Se queda moviendo cuando.
Oh, that was wonderful. Such deft and fluid. Just like a real adventurer. Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind.
La Pachamama, Shushin con lo que espanta pájaros a tu alrededor.
Look at those red-clad
Eso se pone rojo
scarecrows.
con ropa,
But I want
imagínate
you to see them
que son
instead
las patas y
as...
las
Now,
dagas.
let us reenact
Entonces,
the battle on the
vamos a
Jade
recrear la
Chamber.
batalla de la cámara de
It's
fuego.
okay if you can't
No importa
recall
si
the
no puedes
events
recordar
clearly.
exactamente lo
You
que
can
pasó.
just
Hay
replace them with the move
movimientos que no fue
and... Attack!
conozcas. Los
The
tesoros
three
controlan la
Adepti are
vista
manning the
y
Guizhong
son- No
ballistas.
permitas
Do
que
not let the...
todos los interrumpan.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
Amigo, me voy a cortar un fato. ¿Qué tal?
I can't fault your movement, but Fatui are larger than most monsters. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low, and you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough so that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray. But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no... Still, this was only your first time trying, but judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little. Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance. Every movement, every facial expression, even your emotions, and rehearse it thoroughly. You can reference existing characters from opera or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, you want to pin down every detail of the character you want to portray in your mind, and then work through them methodically and find ways to, well, in your case, what you need to do is imitate your past self. Think of yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling your every move. It's complicated to explain, but once you give it a... Okay. How about we start by setting the Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong ballista, and the heavyweight guards in blue want to try and stop you. What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds. Yes, I think that's up. There's an open area to the north. I'll set up a stage for you. When you've finished rehearsing everything in your mind, come in.
El escenario que yo siempre preparo. Cuando yo Shin. Nada, madre.
Well, have you finished rehearsing? No need to rush. Take your time. I shall guide you with my voice. Wrong. Well, have you finished rehearsing? No need to rush. I shall guide...
Okay.
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out... My hard work coach, this method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance, as long as you practice diligently. With time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song. I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer. Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put "it's been written on your face" this whole time. Just try and keep her occupied until... Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I would still? This is a rare opportunity, and I hope you have at least learned something from it about the operatic tradition carries countless historical memories within it. As long as the art is kept alive, the voices and faces of bygone heroes can be recreated on the stage. I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on Liyue Opera too. Yes. As well as coaching you today, I have also been cloaked. Do you remember the basics of the final method? Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue and fought off a god of old, with you as a reference in mind? I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character. Because as far as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, and imitating others are all valuable acting methods. Even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion. And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography will help make the performance more polished and appealing. Whatever the method is, as long as it offers something that can improve my performance, I will always give it a try. Thank you for trying them out as well. It means a lot to me. And congratulations on making it to the end of your first acting class. Graduation ceremony. I'm afraid that's it for now. I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the Divine Damsel. But one day, I hope to write an opera all about you. When that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage and give me some constructive criticism. It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage. But I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way. Here we go again. Then again, I suppose I will have to give you a look. And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach, I've got to think of something. I've got mentor.
Ok, gente. Ya terminé el video. Esto fue el video por hoy. Así que si quieren más videos de Genshin Impact, coméntenlo. Y bueno, hasta el siguiente video. Chao.